Hey everyone, Achikah here, and it's the weekend, so that means it's time for another DCUO base showcase here on the channel, and today I got another very special one lined up for you guys. Very special because it is the grand prize winner of Base Off Hasty Hideouts, Grey Jedi, aka Jade Rebel, entered with their base called the Renegade, and it is a wonderful Star Wars-inspired spaceship in the space theme base, of course, and it is delightful. There are so many wonderful item combos, and the use of space is fantastic, and I cannot wait to show you guys and dive back into it. So without further ado, let's check out Grey Jedi, aka Jade Rebel's grand prize winning base called the Renegade. And I absolutely love the name the Renegade for like a starship. It seems very apt. I don't know, especially for like a Grey Jedi, because I know they go they kind of are renegades in their own right. They're not like evil or anything, right? Yeah, there it is, the Renegade. Oh. They're kind of like hovering, like they're not part of the Jedi Order, but they're also not like a Sith or anything, or like on the. Ooh, yes! Oh, this is so good. I really feel like I was like transported into a spaceship. Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna zoom my camera in. Oh, this is great. So we have entered from the cargo ship doors, from what I understand. So we have some cargo here, of course. But look at this. The use of all the House of Legends items is fantastic in this base. Ugh, I wish we got another set. Like, I wish the dev team would put out more sets like the House of Legends stuff, where it was like a cohesive set that has a very generous hitbox to where you could do some really fun layering with, because you can do some really wonderfully immersive stuff with it. Like, could you imagine like a magic one based off that, and like a more techie one too, and there's so many good combos that you could do with it. But this is fantastic. Look at this. All right, so we have the cargo hold, from what I understand, as well as the airlock and the reactor room that powers the spaceship. So this is part of the reactor. We have this amazing crystal that I'm assuming is part of this elaborate setup to keep the spaceship up and energized, like with warp drives and hyperdrives and all that good stuff. But look at this! Look at this reactor! It's so good. So we have like a diesel generator. We have a bunch of like third world stuff, some coolant beams. Just look at that. And like I love the cog part of the coolant beam too. That's like very certain. Actually, is that, I don't know if that's even I think that's part of the diesel generator there actually. And it's just like it flows with like the coolant beam to make it look like everything's flowing. Oh, it's so good. But here's another wonderful thing. Like, I don't think I picked this up in the stream, but like look at the UV lamps too that are like clipped in to make this look like a power source, as well as some of the beacons too down below to give like ship lights, like lower ship lights. There's some over here too that I just love. Like, oh man, they're just so detailed. It's so gorgeous. And then you have the House of Legends arches lights too to make it look like it's also like giving off power here in the hallway. Oh, it's so wonderful. Oh, so good. I love it so much. And then we have this console here at the end, which is also great. Like, so there's a House of Legends door that was used here to kind of block off this console to make it look like a more fully rectangular, a very narrow rectangular, like screen, and cuts off all the Legion stuff as well. But another thing I love is that the Thanagar panels clip in too, so they look like they're riveted to the walls. So it gives the House of Legends doors that are like this very slick, like steel metal look to it, look more like rigid and welded, and I love it. It's such a cool detail. Not to mention all the clipping with the tables. Oh, such a good base. It's so well done. And probably one of my favorite parts of the space was the airlock, which is right here, and it's the teleporter out too, which makes it even better. Just look at that. Oh my gosh, the depth of field with the use of the planets is so good. And I also love, so I noticed this too, so the Umbrax orb and the Ranks orb could definitely be seen as other planets, but it also almost looks like distant nebulas, or like even like an asteroid belt or something too, because they blend in with like the space, like how, like, because they're like a deeper like saturation, so they blend in with like the darkness of the space void, so it almost looks like you only see like, especially with the film, of the patio door. Like, it kind of gives it like a very atmospheric effect because it like like diffuses everything. You know, the lighting. It's just, oh, it's so good. I love it so much. Look at that. Oh, such a good use of the space door. And just super creative too. Oh, so good. Alright, so let's head further into the ship. So we have some alien script here, of course, since we are in a galaxy far, far away. And look at the lighting above, as well as the rugs below. I think the rugs also kind of give more of like, less of like a furry like rug vibe, but also like more of like a mechanical, you know what I mean? Like when paired with the House of Legends things. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but oh, this is so great. And then we get around here to the hallway, and we see the lights all the way to the bridge up ahead. Look at that, oh, it's so good. Oh man, so here's one amazing thing in the base. The first thing we're gonna stop in is this beautiful library, which is just like our sitting room. It's kind of like a you know, it's a library. It is like a study hall, but also like, you know, you can sit down and relax too in it. But one part that I loved is Jade not only used one side of the generator, the diesel generator, to be an actual generator, you know, like a reactor for the ship, but she used the catwalk of it and the ladder to create this wonderful double layered library that I am absolutely in love with. I love this. I love this so much. You guys, if you guys have seen my bases, you know I love libraries and books aesthetics, and it's just like, this is just so beautiful, especially like the masking with the Justice League Dark cabinets as well as the palatial dividers. It's so good. Like, it's just like, oh, it's perfect. And you would never tell that this is like an industrial item. I mean, yes, it does definitely have like a metallic like look to it and or like a rustic feel, but it does feel like if you're gonna have a ladder in a spaceship, definitely feels like it fits in. Oh, it's so good though. And then you have like this little study area here, or like charting section. Because honestly, this could be more of like a navigation thing too, like star charts and stuff as well, since we have the hologram here. But I also love the very like zen atmosphere, so you have like the bamboo plants and like the greenery around as well. It's just, oh, so good. I love this room. The color coding too, like the orange rugs with the orange pillows on the couch. And it goes up with the gold up top, like little accents. Oh, it's just very, very nice. I'm a fan. Oh, it's so good. Alright, so let's go check out the Medbay, which also I think has an Easter egg that I didn't see my first time around, but in like going back, like I said, when I go back and judge for Base Off, like I really go in depth. And I was thinking about Star Wars things, and this actually reminded me of the Bacta tanks. I think Bacta? Is it Bacta? Bacta? Tanks, you know, like the healing chambers in Star Wars, and I don't think I picked up on that my first time through. So I'm not like, I wouldn't call myself like a super Star Wars fan, because there are like a lot of very like adamant and like passionate people who absolutely love Star Wars, but I have seen the movies, and I have watched some of the shows, and I do know I watched Book of Boba Fett recently, and the Bacta tanks, you know, that like heal. So you have like the little tube chamber, and then you have like the laying down one as well. So I am wondering, I have to assume since this is a Star Wars inspired base, maybe that's what that is, and I just thought that was really neat to have like the addition of that here. And also, I didn't mention it in the stream, so I thought I'd mention it in the showcase. You guys let me know what you think, but I think if there is a Star Wars inspired ship medbay, that this seems like it must be a necessity, right? But yeah, other than that, it's a very, very nice, like, medbay here. I love the incorporation of the actual deco panel here, which is just so fun. And the little, again, the plant life around, which also kind of, like, gives to the character of her Grey Jedi, which is just, you know, very vernal, still very peaceful, very zen. And we have an open book here that was probably from the library across the hall. Probably has some kind of like medical stuff within it, possibly. Or this also might serve as a kitchen as well. On top of being it might be like a double usage. So I do see a stove there. So it could be a cookbook as well. Which, you gotta make do with, if I was gonna combine rooms for a space base, I think, Medbay and kitchen seems like a good combo, since you'd want to keep both of them pretty cleanly. And also it could deal with, like, hazardous things, probably. Like biohazards. So, all the safety, things that would be, afoot would kind of work in both rooms. So, yeah. So that's the medbay slash kitchen, which I thought was really cool. All right, and we're gonna go further in, and we have two separate rooms. We're gonna go to the left first, I do believe, which is the more like personal quarters, if I'm not mistaken. And again, the use of vernal stuff and tech is just so great in this space. Like, I love the ivy coming through the light. I just think it's so neat. And again, well, I didn't say it in the tour yet, so I guess it wouldn't be again, but I do really love the wingless angels, so they just look like sword maidens, kind of. I think that's a really cool effect. I love that. And in here, we see another sword and shield maiden in a very zen tea room here. Of course, if you were a Jedi, you probably would have some very zen focused, you know, areas in your base. But again, it kind of like harkens back to that vernal aspect that we saw throughout the library and in the kitchen medbay kind of thing. So it's like, it's just, I love the flowers too. These beautiful banners to give it some color. It's a personality against the like stark metal walls. I think it's just a very nice tea room that leads into a personal bedroom here. Look at that! Again, we have the statue. Oh, it's so great. And I really love the use of the wall scrolls, which are survival mode only. It hurts. We need survival mode to come back so bad. Both for just like game enjoyment, because survival mode's really fun. But also like the furniture aspect and all the like reward aspects of it too. Like, I think a lot of us would really, really love that. Decorators extremely so, but I just think everybody in general would love to have survival mode back. I also love this little clip here. Like, it almost feels like this is a shelf. Like, I know this is probably just like a mask that didn't happen for, oh, that's kind of neat that you could just kind of whoop, 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 whoop. That you can't, like, you know what I mean? Because this goes to the bridge part, but I also like that it's just like a little shelf area here. You know, you can put some stuff on it. All right, so that's that side, and then we have a mirrored portion from the other room here, in these little like alcoves. But here, dude, this is so. I love this room. So this is a like a. I don't think it's a I think it's a Datachrome room, rather, because like there's no like square objects in the game, so I think they're more like Datachromes, I think is what they're called. So correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like little like information packets or like special things like that. But also we have the Kyber crystal cabinet for making lightsabers and stuff. It's so all the different kinds of crystals, and they fit perfectly in the luxurious showers to look like a display case, and it's at perfect eye level with this gorgeous table of accoutrement, and I love it. It's so good. The layering of the tables too, so you have like that center from the House of Legends one, and then you have the banquet table from the Spindrift stuff, the couches to go underneath to kind of mask all the chaos that that would be under there from all these items being atop the table. It's great. And then over here we have a library as well, like a digital archive as well as like an actual library, and some more crystals and bowls and such and tech. And I really love the use of the tech in here too to make these like amalgamations. Like, look at that. We have like the Teen Titans thing. We have the server. It's just really cool. And also great use to mask the generator as well that's there. So it looks really nice. Over here, Jade said this is like space back-end stuff. Just to keep the spaceship working, which, makes sense actually. Lots of like communication things, tech things. And I like how there is all kinds of detail still in here though. So you have like the bolt-on pipes where everything's like running back into the servers that are going to the bridge. All the monitors are like clipped in together. It's just it's really cool. And I really love how the Candor writing like really fits in, like, because it does have that very like uh alien like vibe to it, you know what I mean? Like hieroglyphs or something. It's really neat. And also the clip with the actual mainframe. So this is like, this could very well serve as like an actual base too, which I think is always fun when you can like make your the base amenities and the space work to be a functional base, because I know that the teleporter was active. I saw, you know, like you have the generator there you can get to. You can get to the mainframe pretty easily. It's just really neat. And again, the colors, I do like the mirroring of the orange, blue, and like red, even though the red is more of a pink in here or a purple. Just like from the banners in the other room too. I thought that was neat. So all like the little accents that are seen in the other rooms are kind of all tied together again, which is just really fun. Like it's nice. It's pretty. It's very aesthetic. I'm a fan. Oh, this is great. And then finally we have our last room here, if I'm not mistaken. Look at this stair clip that leads into the bridge of the ship. Look at this. Look at the command center. This is incredible. Oh, it's so good. Look at the house. Like, look at this. Look at this. So we have, oh, there's so many good use items here. I love the different multi-lights here too, because like I know in like Star Wars when you like you look at the side of the ship, there's like so many different colors of lights, and I know Jade literally clipped in armories here to be like blue lights. So she had blue lights here with her green and red lights. Which is just awesome. I love the floor lights that the house, like not the House of Legends, the Hall of Doom tables bring too, to kind of like flush out the reds throughout as well. And then like the clip with the table to cover up the Star Labs logos, but also keep like some of the really cool graphic designs. It's always fun when you find that like very specific things are like a pixel off from the rest of the item. For instance, like all these little like screens here are like aren't part of, they are part of like the Star Labs thing, but like that they were layered differently is really interesting. It's always fun when people find those, and I think this is great. It's fantastic. It covers up like the Star Wars, like, or not Star Wars, Stars logo. You know what I mean? That just, it kind of like would ruin like the aesthetic a bit, or like the immersion a little bit. And makes it definitely more of a Star Wars feel, which I think is just really neat. And the hologram too is still there, and the coolant beam. So you have the crystal here as well. So it's almost like this is a like an array, you know what I mean, leading back to the other crystal that was in the what is it, reactor room. So it's just so neat. And I love the use of the screens here as well for the monitors. Again, the Star Lab stuff is clipped out, so you only have like all the fun like little tech monitors. It's just like the little details like that, which I just think are gorgeous. The Omega like shifted into like the Oracle, kind of like mainframe vibes. It's just so good. I don't know. I'm getting tongue tied because I'm just like enjoying myself looking at the aesthetic. It's just really well done, especially the framing too. But like it's all, oh, the cables too. Yes. It's great. It is a great space base. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful starship, and I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is the end of our tour of the Renegade. So we're gonna have to go brave the space area, like in the back, the airlock. After this, luckily we have our magics with us to make sure that we won't be frozen in the vacuum. So, yeah, I think that's about it. So again, thank you so much to Jade Rebel for this absolutely amazing entry, and just congratulations again on your victory, first prize. This is just it's really amazing. It's a great base. I love it. It definitely fits the space theme. I think it was just the use of that diesel engine is just great. The airlock's fantastic. I love all the little personal touches and like the reflection of your character in like even like the simpler rooms like the bedroom and the med bay. It's just like, it's really nice. It's really well put together and just a fantastic bake. So congratulations and thank you so much for entering and letting me tour your absolutely fantastic base, or should I say ship. And thank you guys so much for watching. No new announcements other than the next Face Off should be posted on Friday, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, nothing yet to announce. I'm still working on some stuff, but it's getting closer, so I'm pretty excited for that. So stay tuned. Other than that, I think that's about it. So again, thank you so much to Jade, aka Grey Jedi, for entering Base Off and letting us share in this absolutely amazing base. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.